There we go. Whew. So how's it going tonight? Make sure everything looks good. Cool. Very cool. Alright. So you're probably wondering why we're staring at a black screen right now. I wanted to turn on the Dreamcast on stream. Hit me with nostalgia. Oh yeah. It's been a while since I played the Dreamcast, so okay. I set the time earlier, so kind of surprised by this. Hope the clock battery's okay in this Dreamcast. What time is it? 7:05. So hopefully that won't cause too many problems. Hopefully. Just realized there's a bottle in the middle of the screen. Gotta move my bottle. Maybe take a drink of the water while I'm at it. Delicious water. I like this game a lot. I haven't played this version on the Dreamcast in a while though. Definitely gotta get used to holding the Dreamcast controller again. How much longer? I will never let go. I know it's a one-way track. I'm not gonna think this way, so when I count on love all night, I should feel it burn. Now we see where I've gotta go. Okay. I'm pressing the stop button. I want to stop, please. Okay.
Select a file.
Gonna play on the second memory card. See if I can make a new Chow Garden with that. Hopefully.
Options. You can customize various options.
I can see this. Stereo, please. Stereoscopic, please. Voice and text. Okay. I don't know what I was expecting in the options. Huh, interesting. I was intrigued that I could use the D-pad to select stuff on this. I don't know if I've ever used the Dreamcast D-pad for anything, now that I think about it. Look at this low poly city. But no, this is one of my favorite Sonic games. Or this is my favorite Sonic game. It was the very first Sonic game I played.
Oh yeah!
Whew.
This is happening.
That one cop car. May as well just start spinning in circles. He just had no control. Whew. I like playing this. I do wish the cord for the Dreamcast controller was a bit longer. It's very short. Actually, I had to change which end of the couch I was sitting on to play this.
You are completely surrounded! Surrender yourself!
He's a monster made of water. What do you expect is gonna happen?
Look on target, men! Ready? Fire! Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Oh yeah! This could be fun.
Could it be? Could it be fun? You tell me. Whew. Alright. Wow. Almost got hit by that. First thing in the game, and I almost got hit by it. Good job for me. Gosh, just all the memories of this game is flooding back to me. Me sitting in my room with my Dreamcast. My tiny old TV. Yeah, don't punch me! Don't you punch me, Sonny Jim. Not a fan of that. How could you just leave me be? Boink. You should have just left me be. I don't know what you were thinking. I was just minding my own business, having a good time. And then you came and tried to punch me.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
Oh. The ring cut out for a second.
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
My mouth does not move when I laugh. Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot this was before Sonic's eyes were blue.
Huh? What? Tails?
I think the last couple times I played this was the DX version. I like the look of this version far
What
better
am I
though.
gonna do with you?
I like the additions DX brings, but I don't know. I like the scruffiness and roughness of the characters in this one. Whew. Noisy Dreamcast. I always forget how noisy the Dreamcast can be. Like, I know the big monotone beep it does when you turn it on, but I forget, like, the disc scratching stuff and that it does. Penguin. I'll take a penguin. Actually, I want rabbits. I'm gonna collect the rabbits. I'm not a rabbit. You're a rabbit. Bow, 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 rabbit. 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 Give me a rabbit. I'm gonna scream rabbit for the next 30 minutes. Oh, okay. I'm surprised I got 3 rabbits in a row. The game, it knows. Ah, crap! Also knows to launch me into death, apparently. Yep. Yeah, okay. I was in the way of that spike ball for a second. Okay. Collect all the rings, because why not? One thing of this Sonic game, I don't have to A-rank everything, because there is no ranking. Oh crap, okay. Let's not hook off the edge there. Get off the rope, Sonic, you're not a wrestler. If you were, I'd be impressed. There's a comic book about that. 4 rabbits in a row. Not complaining. I thought I got rabbits. I don't know, but I spent a lot of time in Emerald Coast. It's a very relaxing level to run through. Okay. Oh, were any of you rabbits? Otter and a seal, so no, you aren't rabbits. I am, careful running into a wall there. Oop. Jeez, that sounded weird through the headphones, the splashing of the water. Ah, okay. Sonic, don't scare me. Phew. Is that a rabbit? Rabbit! 'Tis a rabbit. It's the only thing I want is rabbits right now. I will not be pleased until I have all the rabbits. I think there's a, yeah, another monkey. Monkey! For my 6th rabbit. Whoop, I wanted the life, please. Life, please. Life, please. You know what I'd like to have? A life. Ah, crap. Whew. I see that monkey up there. Up to his old monkey business, I see. I missed the speed up. Whoa, okay. I've never had that fail before. That's pretty funny. Well, kind of want to go back and try that again. Because I think that upper path has a 1-up on it, and I want it. If a 1-up is involved, I gotta have it. Oop. You're an otter. You're not a rabbit. I wish you were a rabbit, but you're not a rabbit. There you go, not my problem. Alright. There we go. Got our speed back up. There we go. There's the one up. Lose control, why don't I? Monkey! Oh, I don't want the otter. Appreciate the otter, but I don't want no otter.
Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on the panel, or else you'll fall.
You don't say. Tell me more. Yep. Penguin. Penguin. Penguino. Ah, I missed the rings! Holy crap. Whew. Man, I really like the colors of the Dreamcast version. I don't know why I'm so weirdly picky about the Dreamcast version over the DX version.
Yeah, not bad.
Because all in all, they're the same game. Phew. Welcome to Station Square.
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
I like their fingers are just drawn on.
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharged! You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I've gotta show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
Now you can play as Tails. Oh boy. I realized I didn't set up... Oh well, I guess I'll do it later. I meant to set up a counter. I forgot about it. So now the question, will it pick the Chao Garden based off the memory card? Or is it going to pick my normal garden that I have? Oh no, it is a new garden.
This is the Chao Garden. If you bring the eggs you find all over the world, a Chao will be born.
Shake the egg, Sonic. Shake it like no tomorrow. Okay, it's probably enough shaking. I'm gonna bring it over here. Alright. I do remember the Chao Garden being very finicky in this game, though. Like, spin dashing is not disabled here, so... Ah! I'm improving. I gotta be extra careful when picking up animals and stuff. Okay, that rabbit doesn't... Ah! Don't you spin dash the Chao, you fool. I will crush you. We need more wabbits. All the wabbits. I will not be satisfied till I can have every wabbit. Alright. I think I gave you every wabbit now. Okay. Camera, you're a little drunk, but it's fine. I forgive you. Okay. I think if there's anything I can get right now. I think everything's locked off to me right now. Yep. I want to fly high. So I can reach the highest of all the heavens.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
I just remembered I can get this over here. If I don't fall. There's always that problem. Yep. Yep. Alrighty. Let's do. Look out, we're blazing through this game. Like that man covered his head as I zoomed by. So me playing through this game actually won't take very long. I kind of speed through this game a bit. Some of the later stuff may get me, but
If it isn't Sonic!
playing through the stories themselves won't take much.
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big plans! And now, I'm gonna put them to
I've been
work.
feeling very tired
You're
today.
always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds! Better not interfere!
I don't know if it's because I got my shot yesterday.
Or else what, you big loser?
I'll tell you, my arm's super sore because of the shot.
The hard way!
Whew. Should probably pick up my controller. Probably good if I have my controller in my hand. Just baby. The other way. First time I played this game is something very memorable to me. Wah, okay. Wait a second, isn't this the... I think this is the boss I could have beaten in one hit if I spammed the A button. Kinda forgot about that. I'll finish him off here.
All systems, full power!
Yep. What a boss.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Whew. But my family went to a launch party for the Dreamcast, as held by my great aunt, my great uncle. There were a lot of people there, but they were playing all the launch titles for the Dreamcast. I remember I really wanted to play this game when I saw it on the screen. They let me play through a level, and I loved it. We've killed the Eggman. He'll never survive.
That wasn't so hard. Oh no!
Come on, Chaos. Time to eat.
Chaos?
Oh yeah, I wonder if I can get that one emblem. There's an emblem in a hard to reach spot, but I wonder if I
Isn't
can
that the same monster I saw the
if
other
I can
day?
spin dash to it. It's one reason why I like this adventure games a lot. You can abuse the spin dash in very fun ways.
Just as the stone tablets predicted.
I see that bird over there in the
Every
background.
time I feed him a Chaos Emerald. With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible and work for me. Together, we'll build Super Station Square. And on its ruins,
Like I said, I don't know why I'm so tired today.
Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all. Come on, Chaos, let's find another emerald, shall we?
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails!
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
Isn't that how it always goes? So, I wonder if I can get it. Hurt. Yeah, see, spin dash is so much fun. So it's over there. So, well, I went nowhere. We're not going anywhere fast. If anything, we're going somewhere slow. Yep. Can't see where I'm landing. Right at Tails' front door. Don't know. I was gonna say my front door. I wonder. Whoop. Okay. Oh, I made it. Holy crap. For some reason I feel like I should have made it that way. Thought I would have to use the dome or something. I think if there's another one nearby, but I think they're all in the locked areas right now. Yeah, they are. Now that I remember where they are. Whew. I'm going the wrong way. Where the heck am I going? Yep. Tip-tapping. Tip-tapping my foot. Okay. I forgot it's a I think it's silver here. Yeah, silver here. Gold Station Square. And then Black Chow is in the egg carrier. I got the camera outside the map. Rather impressed with that. Okay. I don't really linger around the other stages very much, so I'll be blasting through these other stages rather quickly. I don't know why I linger in Emerald Coast a lot. Probably because it gives me a lot of lives. Dum dum dum. Yeah, that's trippy looking. Rings, please. 40. Sweet. Love getting max rings. Get it? Okay. Oh, glad I got the life. Meester, I got sucked
Head
into the
straight up.
twister.
You should be able to get out of the tornado.
Because that's how this works. Jump out of the tornado. Oh, checkpoint, 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 point check. Checkmate. I need you to give me a checkmate. Alright. Yep. Okay. Camera. Camera. You're going drunk on me, camera. I must ask that you don't. For my sake. And for yours as well. But it's fine. Okay. Twist around a little bit. Already got a magnet logo. Let's see if I can grab this one again. Yeah. Trying to think if I wanted to jump off there or not. Oh, does it run it? I'm fast. That's the point, right? Yeah. Rings, please. I like rings. They're delicious. I think the sun shined through the floor for a second there. That was awesome. Phew.
Yes. Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Rather amazing, actually. Okay. I forget how quickly I can blast through this game. No, not back into... Ha. Like 50 rings, okay. We're doing Windy Hill again. Or Windy Valley. Dang, Windy Hill. It's weird that I said that. We're not even anywhere near Lost World. Oh gosh. Trying to not lose control of Sonic here. Holy crap, Sonic. You're not messing around anymore, I see. You just went flying. There was no control over that. Tornadus. For some reason I really want the bounce bracelet, but that's not in this game. It's funny how much I want to bounce. I am tempted though, since I have my Dreamcast hooked up, I am tempted to 100% the Dreamcast version of Adventure 2. Because that's honestly the interesting thing is I've always Ayata. No. I blew it. I got impatient. That's fine. I can make it up. I own the Dreamcast version of Adventure 2, but I've never played through it all the way. I've not even beaten the story mode all the way. Mostly because I think Adventure 2 was a recent purchase for me. Like, not very recent, but I already owned the game on both Xbox and Dreamcast or GameCube at the time. And I actually feel like the battle upgrade is far better for Adventure 2 than DX is to Adventure. I feel like Adventure 2 battle adds tons more to the game. Can I have that, please? Thank you. DX adds a fair amount of stuff, but I think battle adds more. Run, little hedgehog. Show them no fear. I was gonna say no mercy. But at the end of the day, they're both the same. Whew. Yep. I was thinking I might do multiple games a week instead of just one game. Like I may start alternating between this game and Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, not bad.
Keep it relatively fresh, you know. Okay, now let's not go back into Windy Valley. I want to say Windy Hill so badly. It's not Windy Hill. It's not Windy Hill. I'm saying Windy Hill. Okay. To the train! Hiya! Well, I was hoping for more height. Come on. Height. No, that's distance. Do not go the distance. It would have been faster just to walk up the stairs like a normal person. Bleh. Blah. Had a hair in my mouth. It's not a good time at all. It's a bad time for everybody. Okay. I am really bad at controlling Sonic here for some reason. I used to be really good at this game too. I guess not playing it for a while will do that to you. Can I have the emblem, please? Actually, it's been a good 2 years since I last played Adventure. It's usually a game I like to play every year, but I don't think I played it last year. Shoes, please.
Now you've got Lightspeed shoes. Press and hold the action button to store up power. Once you have enough power, release the button and you can do the Lightspeed dash. The Lightspeed dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
Yay. I like the Lightspeed shoes.
Ready?
I really like how the Lightspeed shoes... Well, I really like how the Lightspeed shoes look in this game.
And let go when you have enough power.
Can I do it with this? Okay, good. I don't know if I had to wait for the rings to despawn or not. Luckily I don't. Okay. You know, I didn't kill that many enemies, so it's not... Oh, I'll go ahead and get the gold shell, why not? It's right here. It's right here, I don't have to think about it. My man, I brought you a gift. Don't mind as I rob you before your eyes. But you saw nothing. You see nothing, sir. Farewell. Have a good day. Don't you run me over. Do you know who I am? Because I sure don't. Excuse me. Alright, so we'll go hatch that real quick. And see if I have any rabbits. I don't think it killed any enemies in that level, though. I think I just blasted through without killing anything. Oh no, I killed some things. Just birds, though. I'll make this Chow a flying Chow. Why not? He can fly. I believe in him. Now hatch. Hatch. Beautiful. I like that you come out more golden than your egg. You know, I've always wondered what this animal is, but now that I see it, I think it's a turtle. It's funny that that was a mystery for me for like... I'm trying to think how long... When did this game come out? Oh, there's a second Chow egg. I wonder if there's a Chow in my memory card. I was looking at something earlier in my, when I was looking at the save data for this game. Is there one more bird I didn't give you?
If you give a Chow a small animal, the Chow changes. Try experimenting using different animals.
Already done this. Like, I appreciate the effort to call, but... Ah, there you are. There you are. Got somewhere to be. Okay, so did I have a Chow in my memory card? No. Huh. I actually didn't. I didn't think you could hold two Chows in your memory card. Rather impressed by that. It's been a while since I played this. I don't know how many times I can say that. Don't want to shake it. I'm actually surprised my Dreamcast still even works. I was kind of worried about that because I know the Dreamcast is very fragile. I've actually had 2 Dreamcasts break on me in the past. You look angry. Someone's not having a good time. Probably going to keep all the Chow in this garden. I kind of like the default garden in this. That and the egg carrier garden. The egg carrier garden's a lot of fun too. Alright. Now...
Ready? Go!
Item, please. I was trying to perfectly land it. It's like one Aladdin dead in the center.
This is the Crystal Ring. This reduces the time needed to store power for the Lightspeed Dash.
Beautiful. I'll take 10. Just make a sleeve of crystal rings on both my arms.
The train headed for the Mr.
Whoa,
Ruins
I
will
did
be
that.
departing soon.
Stop spin dashing. I was trying to charge the... There we go. It's like you're not charging, you're just going. I know you can be a bit impatient, but I need you to have a little patience with me, Sonic. Just spilling that out there. Just spilling that out there, man. Okay. So... could play pinball, but I want to try... Oh, I almost had it, I think. Why did the music reset? Seriously, why did the music reset? Come on, Sonic, get up. Yeah, what does the music keep resetting? What's going on there? I don't think I can get this to work. I've never attempted this before. Okay. Fine, we'll play the level legitimately. Why does the music keep resetting? Hold on, I want to see if it's a disc problem or if it's me running around. I think there's a problem with my game disc. I'm rather upset about this. How dare my copy from 1998 be ruined? Actually, I don't know if this is a 1998 copy. Actually, now that I think about it, I have a Sega All-Stars copy, so it's probably not. One thing I've always... well... you know, I kind of wanted to fail anyway. But, one thing I always wanted to do, I didn't know about this for the longest time, but you can get the Idias from Nights into Dreams in this. And I've always wanted to try and find all 5. I don't think it's easy, though. I think it's rather challenging. I've only ever found 2. Yeah. Yeah. Please be gentle. I'm only a hedgehog. Yep. Ooh, I want that. Give it to me. I will take the item box, because I will need... Ah, man. Barely missed that one. Just toying with me now. Heegus. Weepus. Padingus. Okay. Pedro Sonic, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing tonight? Sorry, Tails. You were kinda in my way. I'll shower, why not? I just got out of the garbage. Okay, that's enough showering. You're clean enough. That upsets me so much that the music resets, though. Because I like the music in this stage a lot, too. I'll probably clean my disc later. Just know that I am rather upset by this discovery that my copy of Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast skips the casino theme. Don't know why I keep trying to skip the invisible wall there. Sure. Probably just gonna fail it again anyway. I feel like it's a lot faster just to play through the level rather than play pinball. Although this table's really cool too. I really like both the tables a lot. It's funny because I'm not normally that much of a pinball person. Like, I enjoy pinball, I play pinball, but I never try at pinball because I suck at it. I guess that's why I never get all the Idias in this game, now that I think about it. Because it probably requires I be at least half decent at pinball. Dang, that was a big bonus. And we're about to get all the item capsules. Sweet, okay. Huzzah! Pretty happy I nailed that. Whoa, camera. I know you want to have a good time too, but I need you to chill. I forgot he does that. I forgot Sonic shakes his head when he gets out of the garbage. Oh, going the wrong way. Sorry, Tails. As you can see, I'm still invincible. I cannot stop Sparkle, for you can tell. Whoops. Part of me wants to grind for the 17 rings to get extra life.
As many rings as you can.
The other part of me, I just want to get the heck out of
Show
here.
you the way.
So let's just do that. Let's get out of the casino before it murders my face. What was on the ceiling there? Wait, what was on the ceiling there? There was something on the ceiling. Was that Tails?
Yeah, not bad.
Was that a bird? I don't know what that was. There was just something on this. It was just sitting on the ceiling. I don't know what it was. Da, da, da. Okay. Make sure we're still running good.
Hey!
Ooh.
Oh no, the Chaos Emerald!
Oh no, you don't!
Oh, jeez!
I like how fast that exchange is.
Hey, man.
It's like, we dropped the Chaos Emerald. It's mine now. Play. Game over, suckers. Here, you thought you were gonna win.
Oh man, what happened to that emerald we just had?
What's funny was,
I guess Eggman's got one of them.
since this was the time I got into Sonic, I actually got a
That guy
lot of
must be
Sonic
desperate.
Adventure merchandise at
That
the time.
means his 2 to R1, and that's not good. Come on, Sonic, we need to get busy.
The one I still have, I have these 3, like, they're like foot-long action figures of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. And pressing their shoe would make them say lines from the game. The other ones, I wish I didn't lose them, but I think I broke them because I was a stupid little kid who didn't know any better. But I had these little bendy figures.
Will be departing
They were,
soon.
I had them for Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Eggman. Trying to remember if I had Big or not. I don't think I did. But I had them. I remember I immediately broke Tails' tails because I tried to make his tail spin, because I'm an idiot. But I looked them up recently and they're like super expensive. But they were some of my favorite Sonic toys that I had when I was little. I also had these Sonic Adventure pens. They were like gel pens, and they had Sonic characters at the end of them. Remember the one thing that annoyed me though was Sonic's pen was white. You ever tried writing with a white pen? Doesn't exactly work, does it? I feel like I missed something. I don't think I did though. Whew. And then 2 more things I had. I had these figures. They were like 6-inch figures of Eggman and Big the Cat. And their feet were magnetic. And they came with rings that were metal so that they would stick to them. Each of them came with 2 Chaos Emeralds. And Big came with a magnetic fishing rod and Froggy.
Even if you're frozen, jump a couple of times.
I still have them both, actually.
You should be able to crack through.
Only thing is I ripped off Eggman's mustache, so... He's clean shaven. It's as terrifying as it sounds. Ooh. But it was like my favorite era of Sonic merchandise. Like, I really liked the Generations era of Sonic merchandise. But I really liked the quality of the Adventure ones. They were pretty high quality. I'm gonna look around a bit. I could skip part of the level there, but I kind of want to get a life that's in this room. I hit you. Don't say I didn't. You know, I kind of want to finish off that robot. Waste of time, really, but It's just there. It's on my nerves. Can you stick to the... Thank you. It's like, I want you on the icicle, I hope you know. Just throwing that out there. Hi, Tails. I've already got 22 lives. It's just crazy, man. I remember... Oh, it's right here. Let's say, I remember a life being in this room. Okay. Now we can move on. Excuse me, sir. Don't like it. Ow! Sonic, please move. We've got a robot to kill. He insulted me. He called me stupid. I didn't take it kindly. Phew. But I think the adventure era of merchandise is pretty high quality. Because that was always my biggest problem with the Generation era. Was they had tons of great merchandise. They had tons of great figures and stuff like that. But they were so easily breakable. I had some that would just break out of the box. I'd open the box and Tails' tail would just fall off. Yeah, playing on the original Dreamcast. I was having a bit of a nostalgia load. Wish you still had a Dreamcast. I have a hard time parting with my stuff, so... This is the same Dreamcast I had when I was... 7? I don't remember when I got my Dreamcast.
Use the panel to jump. It may even have guidance.
When did I get my Dreamcast? I think I got it in 2001, actually. So that means... Yeah, I was 7. What do you know? How are you doing tonight, my hobo? Again, sorry if I don't say your username right. I'm really bad about that. Honest the rings. Low battery. Hold on. Apparently my headphones are on low battery. Eh. Just gotta plug my face into the wall. Forgot to charge them the other day, so I feel very restricted being plugged into the wall like this. Phew. I'd also want to play this again because I actually really like the original look for Sonic Adventure compared to the DX version. Like I don't think the DX version looks ugly, but I like the more realistic lighting and the more rigid model of Sonic in this game compared to his DX counterpart. Probably nostalgia talking, but eh. Okay, so I did say it. Mahal. 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 As I proceed to say it 3 different times. Yeah. It's because they tried to make the models cell shaded, but they didn't add the cell shading to the levels or the NPCs, so I don't know, it just looks awkward to me. Like, it looks better in like Sonic Heroes where the art style's consistent. I could just call you Hobo. I was thinking that. Heat. Wah.
Yes!
Whew. I really need to get better about charging my headphones. Being attached to the wall like this is not fun.
Yeah, not bad.
Like, it's not annoying, but I'm attached to the wall. I can't move very much. I want to get better headphones anyway. I got really, like, cheap bargain bin $10 wireless headphones. So they're not comfortable, but they do the job. Battery hour's like 3 hours, so. Oh, you beat the main story for Battle last night? Cool. I 100%ed it Monday night. Whew. That game was a blast, though. I'm gonna miss streaming it.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing.
Oh yeah, the new
soon.
Monster Hunter. I want to give Monster Hunter another chance. I've been meaning to try Monster Hunter World, and now with Rise out, I kind of want to give Rise a shot. Cause I tried Monster Hunter 3 and 4 when they came out on the 3DS, but I had a hard time getting into them. I think World and Rise will get me in better. I think I'll have a lot more fun with it. I think I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. I'm an idiot. Also, my problem was, I think my problem with trying to get in Monster Hunter was I had friends who were really, really big into Monster Hunter, and they were just kind of pushing me along with it. I think that kind of deterred me from it a little bit. New ones are a lot more accessible to newcomers. I've heard World is perfect for newcomers, and I actually own World. I got it digitally for free, so I've been meaning to give it a shot. But now all my friends is playing Rise, so if I want to play with anyone,
What's up, Knuckles?
I would probably have to get Monster Hunter Rise.
Something bugging you?
Your face is
No
bugging
time
me.
for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now. What? Let's just see you take them. Huh.
I've also been trying to think if there's... Ah, Knuckles!
Oh no.
Oh no indeed. My sentiments exactly!
Oh no.
How dare you spin into me?
Give it your
Can't
best
you see I
shot.
was collecting rings?
Oh no.
Don't just smack me like that and then act like you didn't do anything. You fool.
Oh, oh no. The Chaos Emeralds.
I love the classic Oh No line. I usually do that fight a lot better where it's back-to-back Oh No's.
Like taking
I like it when I do that. Probably pull it off with Tails. Forgot I have to fight Knuckles as Tails.
The Chaos Emerald.
It is.
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy! You practically gave them to me!
Hold it right there, creep. You
Used to have it as your phone notification sound.
Knuckles.
Ooh. Funny note, my current notification sound for my phone
Way to go,
is
Knucklehead.
Eggman saying, "Get a load of this."
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds!
It's the best notification sound ever.
Chaos.
These are for
I play it, but I
you, my
actually turn down my
friend.
phone during streaming, so when I get emails and stuff, you don't just randomly hear Eggman screaming, "Get a load of this" in the background. It'd be funny 2 or 3 times, but I get constant notifications that it would be very annoying at a point. Chaos full. Am I? Huh. Didn't realize I could move during the boss's opening cutscene. Oh, hello. Poked your head out. You shouldn't have done that. You see, you got a brain. I can see it. Yet you're poking your head out of the water when I'm homing attacking all over the place. Oop. I really like Chaos as a villain a lot. He's a fun character with a fun idea. Get on the lily pad. Ah, but okay. Oh, I thought I was going to get hit by that because I couldn't see it. You're dead. Well, one more hit, but you're dead, technically. Can you poke your head out, please? Not that! Not that! That wasn't what I asked for. I appreciate the generosity, but I can think of a better gift I would like to have. Okay. Phew.
Let's do some other time.
Phew. The only thing with the differences in DX in this version is I do like that DX adds 100% completion to the game. Like, I'm gonna 100% the Dreamcast version, but you literally get nothing for doing it. Just a pat on the back, be like, yeah, I did it. What about it?
Behold my floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier! But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends!
Hopefully I don't have to be attached to the wall for long. I'd like to sit comfortably again.
Hey,
Or
look,
I could accidentally go ahead and unplug my headphones.
Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
I guess if it doesn't yell at me, it'll be fine.
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of. No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on, let's get going.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the tornado. Kinda wanna go ahead and grab the... Yes, Sonic's 30th anniversary is soon. I am very excited. Sega said they're planning a lot of things for it, but nothing announced yet. But I'm excited. I think they have a new game, but I think they also said they got a few games planned. I don't think there'll be anything big. I think there'll be like one new Sonic game and then a bunch of re-releases. But I really am curious what they're planning. Sonic, can you pick up the egg? Thank you. Trust me, since the Sonic news got delayed last year, I've been waiting for them to properly announce it. They have been rather quiet. Yeah, just a sequel to the movie. And the Amazon Prime show. But those are both next year. Of course, I mean, Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania were considered 25th anniversary games, even though they came out the year after. So. Oh, I didn't want to release the animals here, but okay. I'll take this egg back to Station Square. I loved the movie. I didn't think it was a groundbreaking movie, but it was a fun movie. And it was a good video game movie for once. Like, it was interesting having both Detective Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog back to back and actually be pretty decent video game movies. Whew. But I'm very glad they changed Sonic's design. If he had the original design, I don't think I'd have a fondness, or that much of a fondness for it. Like, I'd probably still enjoy the movie, but I'd be like, yeah, but Sonic's butt ugly. Eh. Oh yeah. I've got a story to tell you about the ending with Tails. So, I actually went and saw the movie like 5 times in theaters. Not ashamed to say that. But, I went... The movie theater down the road from me was showing it at 7 p.m. a day before it was supposed to come out. So I went to that. And then next morning I went to a 4D showing of it. And while the previews were going on, this one guy walked up to me in the theater, straight up told me the ending of the movie. This is on opening day. And he told me the ending of the movie before the movie even started. I was like, you're lucky I've already seen this once, but geez, man. Yeah, the original design was very Nightmare Fuel. But even with the original design, I was like, at least Jim Carrey will still make it decent. He'll be a good Eggman. Yeah, Sonic will be ugly, but Eggman will save it. Luckily, they did fix it, and all around, it's a good movie. And yeah, that was a jerk move. I don't know why he did that.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
Luckily, I was the only one in the theater for that showing because it was like super early. So, at least no one else got spoiled. And since I already saw it once, it wasn't really much of a spoiler to me, but still. Like, I didn't tell the guy that I've already seen the movie once, either.
Sonic, hop in.
I like Tails' theme a lot, too. I think I like everyone's theme. Except Gamma's. I'm actually kind of... I like Gamma's, but it's not a toe tapper. Yep. Oh crap! Ah! I didn't see him. I didn't see the enemy. Not really going all out for this act. I can agree with that. I think both Adventure 1 and Adventure 2 are really close with how memorable and catchy they are, though. That is blinding when you line up the sun like that. Yeah. But the soundtrack of Adventure 1's really, really good. Oh yeah, since I'm playing the Dreamcast version, this is the Saturn model for Sonic. I forgot about that. But I do like Open Your Heart a lot better than Live and Learn. I like Live and Learn a lot, but I think Open Your Heart is a better song. For me, the margin's so close I can't even I can't even express how close they are for me. Yep.
We did it!
Way to go, Tails!
Oh yeah. I was just paying attention to that Tails' model was a Saturn model too. Now for the best cutscene in the game. Should probably look up what the goal for getting the second emblem is. Because I always figured it's based off points, but I wonder if it's based off percentage, actually.
Tails? Tails!
I was about to say, where are the subtitles?
You're not who I'm looking for. Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
Hey, I never noticed the Saturn model. They fixed it in the DX version. But yeah, it's kind of... People kind of figure it's a leftover from when this game was a Saturn game. Before the Dreamcast came out, and they decided that it'd probably be better to put it on the Dreamcast. Where am I going? Amy's this way.
Sonic, wait up! Long time no see!
Amy!
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding!
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway. I got up my map.
I think you played the ports more than the original. I've played the ports quite a bit. But I like to come back to the Dreamcast version a lot. But I've played this game on every system except PS3. Yeah, it is easier to access. Like, I have to hook up my Dreamcast when I could have just opened Steam and played the Steam version on my PC. I don't know, I just really wanted to go through the Oh, whoa. Screen... Sonic! Sonic just wanted to get out of there.
Robots on the loose.
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, you couples get in free! Let's go!
Amy! Wait! Oh, man! That girl is such a pain.
Funny enough, though, with Adventure 2, I do play the battle version more than the Dreamcast version. Because I do think the battle version of Adventure 2 is far better than the Dreamcast version in a lot of ways. And I own the Dreamcast version, I've never played through the Dreamcast version all the way. Hit. Kangaroo, deer. You're not what I want. I want a rabbit. Excuse me, sir. 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 Don't you run me over. You did it. Drive, Sonic. Why aren't you driving? Sonic? There we go. It's like, please drive. Oof. One thing I do regret, I actually gave away the GameCube version I have of this game. And I do kind of regret doing that. I actually had a lot of rare GameCube games that I just kind of gave away that I regret. Like, I had Super Smash Bros. Melee, and I gave that away because I had Brawl. I'm just like, eh. Melee's like 60 to 80 bucks now to find. Excuse me, sir. I don't want to fight. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm sitting. Like, growing up I didn't like getting rid of my stuff. But my mindset at the time was, I have a Nintendo Wii. I don't need a GameCube. I can play GameCube games on my Wii. I went and bought another GameCube for 20 bucks. Yeah, the prices are stupid, especially GameCube games. You look up GameCube games now, and their prices are ridiculous right now. Even for crappy GameCube games, their prices are ridiculous. Like, who's buying these? Ooh, strike! Yeah, there's so many GameCube games I'd like to own. Ow. Actually, funny enough now that I think about it, when I married my wife, she had tons of GameCube games that I wanted. I was about to say, I wish I had Wind Waker for the GameCube. But I forgot she had Wind Waker for the GameCube, so I guess technically now I have Wind Waker for the GameCube. An elephant. But I wanted a rabbit. I should stream that at some point. I actually still own my copy of Paper Mario on the GameCube. I poured so much time into that game I didn't want to get rid of it. And I'm actually one of the people who really like Super Paper Mario a lot. Ah, crap, I fell. Ah, bomb! Yeah. It's kind of sad how much Super Mario kind of gets hated on. Although I think recently people have kind of grown to enjoy it more. That's because Paper Mario hasn't exactly impressed all that recently. It's definitely funny. I also like the more serious tone of the story as well. Ah, crap, I fell. I'm dead. I'm just dead at that point. Please don't blow me. Oh. Okay. Camera. Need you to catch up with me, please. Yeah, GameCube's one of my favorite systems. Just had a lot of really good games. It didn't have very many games, but the games it did have were really good. Jeez, there's a lot of GameCube games I'm going through in my head that I'd like to stream now. Yeah. That's kind of why I liked Super Paper Mario a lot, because I do like when action games and RPGs mix together really well. And I feel like that blended classic 2D Mario with RPG really well. That's been my problem with all of them. Like, I'm the sucker who actually completed Sticker Star, and I hated it. But I tried Color Splash. I liked the dialogue. The dialogue was witty, but I couldn't beat it. It was just way too boring. The combat took way too long to get through. And then Origami King, I want to put more time into Origami King, because I do enjoy the story a little more compared to Color Splash and Sticker Star. But I hate the forced combat. Because it's like, oh, since, you know, people skip the battles because there's no reason for the battles, let's just make every battle in the game mandatory. And the ring puzzle's fine, but it just takes so long. A basic Goomba takes forever to kill.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her.
But that also saddens me because I love the art direction Paper Mario's gone in. I love the more realistic paper style. I just wish they kind of, you know, gave more purpose to everything in the game. Yeah. Because that's my problem, is like, there's no reason to battle. That's mostly how I played Sticker Star. Once I found out that the battles were pointless from Chapter 2 onwards, I just skipped every fight. Yeah, don't want that anymore. I don't know. It's just weird because even when the development team talks about Paper Mario, they're very inconsistent with what they say. Like, one thing I've seen is, like, they keep saying they don't want Paper Mario to be an RPG, and yet they still make it RPG-esque. Like, I'm just confused on that. Where am I going? What am I looking at? Oh gosh. Yeah, like Super Paper Mario, it's quick and easy. You jump on a Goomba, it's dead, and you get 100 experience points for jumping on it. It's quick, snappy. Yeah. I want to play Super Paper Mario now. There's a lot of games I want to play. It's like, as we talk about all these great games, all I could think about is just going back and playing all these great games. Which I'm kind of back on my Sonic kick, so I'll probably play Sonic games for a little while. Hee 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 hee. In fact, I'd like to go back and play through Heroes. I like Heroes a lot. Yeah. Even then, like, take a more action-y approach with it. Or even, like, Origami King, I think, would actually be a far better game if they got rid of the battle system entirely. Like, still add Goombas and stuff, and, like, when you jump on them they die, just so you have obstacles. But exploring the world and trying to find all the toads and stuff, that's kind of fun on its own. And then the story could be the part of the game that actually engrosses you. Because like I said, the story of Origami King interests me. It's just going through all those ring battles and figuring out the solution to every boss fight is kind of like, eh. Like, it's fun, but after 10 minutes, I just can't keep doing this. Oh crap, I failed. I was trying to land on that platform. I've seen Bug Fables. I really want to play Bug Fables. I've heard great things about it. I've heard Bug Fables is like the Paper Mario people have been wanting. Rip. Phew. Excuse me, sirs. You were in my way. I like that I just spin dashed up the building like that. Ooh. Whoa, okay. I'm trying to think of like other games I'd like to stream now. Like, that's the thing on my mind. Ah, don't hit me. I must ask that you don't run over the hedgehog. Yeah, I definitely see that.
Yeah, not bad.
A lot of AAA games now just kind of want to meet a quota. Indie games will get very experimental. Hey Trey, how are you doing tonight? Sir, I'm afraid to tell you this. Well, thank you for talking to me about Amy. But if it appears someone stole your egg, it's a rock. I don't know who did it, but have a good day. You're exhausted. I'm doing alright. What's got you exhausted? Hey, my arm's a little sore because I got the shot the other day, but hey. What are we doing? Right, casino.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
Yeah, that must be a lot to take care of.
I'll cut him off at the Mystic
I'll
Ruins.
save you, Amy. Maybe. Just give me 3 to 5 business days. Alright. My legs are really hot right now and I don't know why.
Let me go, you hump the jump! I mean it!
Hey there, Bull Brain! You better get Amy to me or I'll squash ya!
Phew. I like the look of E100.
Stop!
Jeez. Sonic actually sounded genuinely worried there.
Shoot! I've lost her again!
Thank you. And, frankly, he doesn't have a name. I've always been kind of I've never been able to settle on a name for him. I've always just kind of taken the generic route and just given him my name. But I never really know what name to settle on for him. Funny enough, I've had this character for 11 years too. I first designed him 11 years ago. You have a hard time with character names too?
This is the ancient light. Try the light speed dash toward the enemy. With this,
My only problem
you
is,
can
like,
now do the
any
light speed
name that I
attack.
try to give him just doesn't sit well with me. I need to find a good name that just fits him perfectly.
Ready?
Ba-boom! You stupid monkey. Whew. I'm gonna try some stuff at this stage. Kinda scared too, but... yeah, I'll just play the stage normally. I have a lot of fun with how broken the spin dash can be in this game. So I wanted to see how much I can break it. Yeebus! Ah! I didn't jump high enough. Spring, please. Spring, please. Spring has sprung. It's April. Wee! Okay. Yeah, both in this and Adventure 2, the spin dashes are just so much fun to abuse. You're gonna reach crazy heights with this thing. Herp. Hit that, please. Thank you. So don't just sit there, Sonic. 31 lives. What man needs 31 lives? Keep. Whoa, okay. Got a little bit risky with that, but it's fine. Okay. Can you hit the button, Sonic? Thank you. It's like you have one job. Just do it, please. 32 lives. I don't want your stinking lion. What do you take me for? Phew. Whoa. Yeah, I'd consider myself a video game collector. Mostly because I do have too many games where I can't really be anything else but. Whew. Yeah, I've got a shelf in my office just jam-packed with games. Frankly, I need another shelf. Yeah, the only system I ever got rid of was my GameCube. And like I said, it was just because I had a Wii. I've never gotten rid of anything else, so I have games from when I was like 2 that I still own. I grew up in an interesting household. I actually grew up with parents that loved video games and wanted me to be raised on video games. They're not like crazy gamers, but they appreciate the art form, and they're pretty happy that I'm a collector. Yeet. My dad's actually a huge Xbox player. Yeet. Spider. Phew.
Yes.
You had parents that thought every video game was a Nintendo. Now that was my grandparents. My grandparents, they were accepting of video games too, but they were the type of parents that were like, everything's a Nintendo. Actually, my grandfather on my dad's side, he used to work for Nintendo. Yeah, I know that's kind of typical thing for people to say jokingly, but he actually did work for Nintendo. He was a repairman for Nintendo. So I did get my dad into RPGs, classic high fantasy stuff. That's what my dad's into. My dad likes RPGs a lot. The parents couldn't afford to get games or systems except for them on Christmas. That's kind of how my family was. Like, my parents did like video games, but the only time I would really get a new game was birthday or Christmas. Like, I have a lot of games now, but growing up I would have like maybe 4 games on whatever system I owned at that time. And they could be the worst games ever, but I would own 4 of them and they would be my favorite games to play. But oh yeah, my grandfather, he was a repairman that worked for Nintendo. So when people would send in like a game cartridge or their original NES to get fixed, they would go to him, he would repair it and send it back. That's actually how my dad played a lot of video games growing up. Because he would fix the cartridge like well before he had to send it back. So he would let my dad play it for a few days before sending it back to the customer. You were lucky you found friends that had NES, SNES, N64, and PC. It's kind of where I'm sitting too, because like, Igneo. I met Igneo in middle school. We were best friends like right off the bat. But he had a lot of game systems that I didn't have, and I loved coming over to his house all the time.
So far, so good.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet.
He actually got me into a lot of bigger games that I'd never think about trying. Like Skyrim and Borderlands. He got me into Skyrim and Borderlands.
Let's do it.
I hope we get some Elder Scrolls 6 news pretty soon. Now that I say that. I don't want to buy Skyrim for the 17th time. Keep us. That's actually, now that I think about it, the reason I got a Dreamcast in 2001 was because the price of them were dirt cheap. Because that was when Dreamcast died and no one wanted one. Everyone wanted a PS2 and a GameCube. And I was the weird kid. I wanted to play Sonic Adventure. I don't want to play no stinking Luigi's Mansion. I wanted a Sonic game, dang it. I really like Luigi's Mansion, by the way. They did, but I think it was justified. Because if they stayed quiet about it, I think people would just dog on them so much for it. Because they do release Skyrim way too much. And I think they knew that too. Now Starfield, that's a game they announced way too early. A game that no one knew anything about, that no one was really waiting for. And all we got was a logo. It's a fun game, but hard to get an S rank. Yeah. I kind of want to play through all 3 Luigi Mansions games for Halloween this year. Because I've actually never played Luigi's Mansion 3. I've owned it since it came out, but I've never played Luigi's Mansion 3. And I've heard so many good things about it.
I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no way.
Here's a JPEG, it's coming, please be excited. Exactly. You only played the first one on the GameCube. First one on the GameCube I think is just flawless. Atmosphere is perfect, game length is really fun, it's very arcade-like.
No time to gawk now.
But like, the thing I like a lot about the first one is it's actually kind of spooky. Like, it's not Resident Evil, I'm not gonna crap my pants in fear. But it made me uneasy in a lot of parts. While Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3, it feels like I'm living in a cartoon. Like, still fun games, but man, that atmosphere of the first Luigi's Mansion was perfect.
Too many ideas, you fools.
3 was really good, probably one of the better Switch games. I've heard great things about it. I wanted to play it. That's why I own it. I don't know why I didn't start it. The atmosphere is still like 2. Dr. Egad was funny. I like Dr. Egad as a character. I like that he got to play a bigger role in the Mario & Luigi series when that's kicked off.
Oh wow! It's changed shape. Did you see that?
But I did like Luigi's Mansion 2. The utter excitement I felt when they announced Luigi's Mansion 2 will never be justified ever again, because I never thought they would bring Luigi's Mansion back. Gameplay-wise, that was good. Igneo, my friend, played through it, and he loved it. His only complaint is that it's short. Of course, that's also his only complaint about the first game, too, is that it's short.
This must be the way to the sky deck.
I even played through, jeez, that was a moment in my life. I played the 3DS version of Luigi's Mansion. It's way longer than the first one. I'm curious how many streams it would take me to get through all those games. Luigi's Mansion 2 is kind of lengthy, but that's just because of the mission structure. Probably about 8 hours. Okay, so it sounds like it'd probably take me 3 or 4 streams to get through it, maybe. Of course, playing 100%, I'll probably be very thorough and try to find all the gems that they hide. Who knows how long that'll take me. Felt like a solid length. It sounds like a pretty decently length game. Of course, me and Igneo are kind of people who like games that we can put hundreds of hours into and not get bored of it. So we're kind of picky on stuff like that. But I also know a lot of people like really short games, and 8 hours, I think, for a lot of people is still pretty lengthy. I'm just picky. I'm a picky little child. Never learned anything. You were like that with Phantasy Star Online? Yeet! Phew. I've been wanting to get into Phantasy Star Online. Because I do like the Phantasy Star series a lot. I played the original RPGs on the Genesis, and I played one of them that was on the PSP. A friend of mine was really into the PSP one, so he let me borrow it. Yeah! Don't hit me. Yeah. Yeah, I know that one's for the GameCube. I also know that one has a really wacky GameCube controller that you can use for it. Where they just slap a keyboard in the middle of the GameCube controller. Like a full-size keyboard, not a mini one. You're a guy that looks short but super replayable games. I'm kind of that way too. Like, I don't mind games being repetitive. And that's kind of a big reason why I like Sonic games a lot. Is because the joy of Sonic games is kind of replaying them over and over again, learning the stages and running them better. Like, I could never be a speedrunner, but I love the thrill of finding the perfect route and just running through Sonic games. Like, this is probably easily like my 30th time playing Adventure. You still like JRPGs a lot? For me, it's very weird. I like JRPGs, but they gotta grip me really well. Like Final Fantasy VII really did. And then the one RPG I played recently that really surprised me, that I put 100 hours into within a month, was Yakuza Like a Dragon. I got sucked into that game for a good month.
When the ship increases speed, hang on to something.
And I'm still not done with everything in that game. I'm trying to do the final dungeon right now in it. Yeah, I've played Dragon Quest IX, and I actually bought Dragon Quest XI recently. I'd like to get into Dragon Quest. Oh, I love Like a Dragon. I've never played Yakuza before. That game made me a fan, and now I own every Yakuza game for PS4. It's like, yep, I like Yakuza. Time to get the rest of the series. I know the series is mostly beat-em-ups, though. The Like a Dragon is the first that's an RPG. Show your little cannon face over here, buddy. Thank you. Dragon Quest is very, very traditional. But because it has a lot of charm. I also want to get into Bravely Default. I started Bravely Default, but I really want to get into it. Oof. Also, I did get Octopath Traveler. I beat half of Octopath Traveler, and I gotta beat the other 4 stories. I don't know why I do that. Put so much time in an RPG and then be like, eh, I'm done here. I don't mean to, because I really enjoy them. One thing that disappoints me is when I get an RPG that engrosses me, sucks me in, and then I beat it within like 3 days, and I'm like, I wanted to dedicate a month of my life to this thing. You can't tell me I'm done. I felt that way with Kingdom Hearts 3. I got super hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3, and then when I beat it, I was like, I wanted more. Button please, button please, button please, thank you.
Yes.
Phew. You surprised they haven't put out a new Final Fantasy game yet?
Not bad.
They did announce 16, and I think it's supposed to come either this year or the next. Although it's by a new director. The typical Final Fantasy director, he's busy doing the Final Fantasy VII remake. So they got the guy who... I think he
Is that
directed
it?
14. I think he's directing
Well, let's check
16
out
right
the
now.
bridge.
Yeah. I streamed that last year. I had a blast. 7 is my favorite Final Fantasy. Like, I know it's kind of typical, but I really like 7 a lot. I want him to finish the 7 remake. Like, I'm not trying to rush him, but man, the original game is so much fun. And I want more of what the remake had going.
They're too late.
Yeah, I really liked how they handled the remake. The new additions to the story have me curious, and I am very excited for the next episode. Of course, also a little worried, because it's like they did the first episode so perfectly. I hope they do the other episodes just with justice. Because I know that they've been saying a few things in interviews where I'm like, no, just keep going. Don't worry about it.
Get rid of these pests.
There's like 2 things they said in interviews that worry me a bit.
And don't disappoint
Is
me, friends.
the first one is they want to make the parts shorter so that they can release them more frequently, and that the development team actually doesn't remember the story past Midgar, so they're actually needing to replay the game so they know what the story they're writing is for the remake.
Resistance is futile.
Yep. Like, I'm sure they'll still do a great job with it, but them saying that things openly, I'm just like, it's not really what I want to hear. You're touching a classic here. You really annoyed that the Yuffie episode is PS5 exclusive? I can get that, but I'm gonna buy it physically for PS5 anyway, even though I own it for PS4. Just because I'm a stupid Final Fantasy VII fan and I want to own it, even though I already own it for the previous console.
Okay. Whatever you
I'm
say.
excited for the mobile phone remake,
You must have your reasons.
where they're remaking the original game and all the spin-offs in the original gameplay style with a new turn-based system.
Hey, the ship is losing altitude.
Hurry, Tails. Take Amy and get out of here.
Well, what about you?
I'll find that Eggman and put him out of commission.
Phew. Now, if I put time in the Battle Royale, I have no idea. Yeah, I like that they're doing the more pure style. And I like that they're doing the other games too, so that people can get the full story. Like, you could play through Crisis Core, Advent Children, even the Japanese exclusive game about the Turks. It's going to be in it too. And Dirge of Cerberus. I forgot Dirge of Cerberus was going to be in it too. I want to hit the elevator, please. Thank you. I'm in the wrong room. What am I doing? Phew. I actually need to go back and finish the 7 remake. I did everything but play it on hard mode, so got that to do. Put your wings away.
Emergency alert has been cancelled. Resuming monorail operation.
Phew. One thing I've been curious about the 7 remake is the Phantoms. Like, the Phantoms is what I keep thinking about with it. Hey, Eggman, I'm coming for you. I didn't think I was going to make that jump for a second. Whew. I really want to know what Sega's playing in this year, though.
Not again! Chaos! Could this be the
I
same
want a new
beast?
Sonic Adventure. And I don't mean Sonic Adventure, I mean Sonic Adventure. If that makes sense. Not that I don't want the yes.
Just leave it to me.
A new Sonic Quest, if I can reword that better.
One more left to find. I even found Chaos's missing tail.
You won't get away with this, you madman!
I will. You're no match for Chaos, even though he's not perfected yet. Okay, Chaos.
Don't worry, I'll
Destroy
perfect
them
his
all
face.
immediately.
You fool. Eat it up. And poof. Nope, hit it. You fool. Oh, I did hit it. It just went flying a little bit. Hi, you are a lot closer than I thought you were, my friend. Oh. I was not paying attention to where Chaos was.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
You're hoping it's something like Adventure? I would like that too. I don't want to get my hopes up for an Adventure remake, but I would love an Adventure remake. Of course, even just knowing what they're planning for Sonic, I just find it interesting. Of course, I don't want to rush them either. That's kind of the problem I have right now with people kind of pushing Sega, being like, yeah, Sonic's dead.
Sonic!
It's like, yeah, it's been 4 years since the last Sonic game, but a lot of people really didn't like the last Sonic game, and they wanted them to take more time to make a better Sonic game. So...
Stop! Come back here!
I really like Forces too. I actually like Forces a lot. I really like both Forces and Mania a lot. Funny enough, when Mania got announced, I was actually a little disappointed by it. Because they were like, oh, here's the Sonic game we've been working 3 years on. And I was like, this doesn't feel like it's got 3 years of effort.
Eggman.
And then they announced Forces, and I'm like, okay, now I like Mania a lot, and I'm excited for Forces. But I enjoyed Forces. It's not a perfect Sonic game by any means, but I love the avatar creation. A lot of the stages I had fun with. The music's really good. The story is almost perfect, minus a few personality problems.
That light. I think it's trying to show me something.
I do think Classic Sonic shouldn't have been in Forces, though. I don't like pairing Forces with Mania. That is kind of where I draw the line. Yeah, Classic Sonic, he shouldn't have been in there. Yeah, I do like the game overall as well. I think where the game really shines is the avatar creation. And if you have no... If you have no interest in the avatar creation, I think that's where the game falls apart. Because everything you do in Forces is for the avatar creation. Finish a level, you get custom parts. Get an S rank, you get custom parts. Finish missions, you get custom parts. Extra levels, custom parts. It's all for the avatar creation. So if you have no intention on making your own Sonic OC, you're not going to have a fun time with it. I think that's kind of where it falls apart. But personally, I still loved the game. I still remember a lot of the stages, and I loved a lot of the stages too. Yep. I did. I actually went through the trouble to make it as accurate as possible. I was super excited about making him. I was super excited that they had a wolf option. But he looked really close. The only problem was color in a few places. Like, I had red and blue shoes, like my wolf wears, but they had like a metal rim at the end of it instead of purple. But that avatar creation, it was so in-depth, like, you could make any OC you could think of, really. It was very impressive. Yeah, bah! Okay. That was a risky jump. Actually, a couple years back, I streamed Forces, and I actually had people in chat make Sonic characters for me to play as. That was a fun time. Yeah. I did too, like, when I went to make the other classes, because I wanted 100% the game. I had a lot of fun with customization with all of them. Making a bear, making a cat, dog, rabbit. I'm kind of hoping, like, it doesn't have to be a Forces 2, but I do hope they revisit the Avatar idea again. Because it's such a cool idea for a Sonic game. Especially when you got a fan base that loves making their own Sonic characters. Like, it's just too perfect to not continue it. I think there's a bubble over here. Yeah. Bubble, please. But yeah, actually I 100%ed Forces 4 times. I was a nut and bought all 4 copies of Sonic Forces. Don't ask me why. No! Sonic, why did you jump so far? Why did you jump so far, you fool? Phew. Yeah, 4 copies of Sonic Forces. I'm that guy. If it helps, I also have all 4 copies of Team Sonic Racing and Sonic Mania. I take being a Sonic fan very seriously. Maybe more seriously than I should. Yep. I own Forces Mania and Team Sonic Racing on Xbox, PS4, and Switch, and PC. Yep. Of course, the only reason I own them on PC was because, Sega! Sega had a Sonic sale where it was like every Sonic game on Steam for like $20. So I was like, score. Why wouldn't I go for that? No, not 4 copies on one system. I'm not that nuts. I'm not that much of a lunatic. I'm really having some problems platforming through this part for some reason. Yeah, no, I wouldn't dream of owning multiple copies on the same system of any game, really. Like, not even those Sonic collections they have right now. I don't want anything to do with those. Because they got like a collection for Switch that has, I think it's Team Sonic Racing and Sonic Mania together. And then there's another one with Sonic Forces and Monkey Ball. Actually, I wouldn't mind owning Monkey Ball on Switch. I wouldn't buy Forces again, but I'd probably buy Monkey Ball on Switch. Thank you for the checkpoint, sir. Because obviously I had trouble in the darkness. Yeah, I wish they would go back to it. It was cool of them to redo Banana Blitz. Problem is, it's Banana Blitz, so... Funny enough, the creator of Yakuza was the creator of Monkey Ball. And apparently in an interview a couple years back, he said he does not understand the appeal of Monkey Ball at all. He doesn't know why it was so popular. I'm like, dude, Monkey Ball? What is there not to love? Oh, the recent Streets of Rage was so good. Oh, I love the recent Streets of Rage. Funny enough, that team behind the Streets of Rage 4, they're the ones behind the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. I found that out recently. Like, I think it is, like, a team that didn't work on Streets of Rage 4, but the team behind Streets of Rage 4 is helping them with it. I don't know. Funny how the creator of the own series doesn't understand the appeal of the series. Because, I mean, the guy's now making, like, super in-depth story games, so... To be honest, he probably just made Monkey Ball to pay the bills. Yeah, the TMNT game looks really good.
Yes!
Ooh, they're also redoing Alex Kidd. Curious how that game's gonna be.
Bad.
It's kind of interesting that they're trying to revive Alex Kidd right now.
Whoa, what's this? A mural.
That is one thing I do kind of wish we got more of, though, because... Yeah, I'm a huge Sonic fan, but I like Sega overall. They make a lot of great games, and I feel like a lot of them have remained dormant for so long. Yeah, it is cool that Sega's letting these indie teams make these new games out of their old series. But like, there's so many Sega games I think of that I'm just like, man, I would love another one.
Place? Where am I? This is really weird.
One that came to mind first, surprisingly, was a game that Sega made on the 3DS called Rhythm Thief. It was like a Professor Layton style music game where you would solve mysteries and then do music levels. And that game was a blast.
Why? Why did this have to happen?
Yeah, I don't have a good reason.
Terrible.
It's like I was going to give you a reason, but
Stop this.
every reason I'm given is not a good reason. Hello.
Hello. How goes it?
Everything's on fire.
Good.
Okay.
All according to plan.
Trey says hello.
Hello, Trey.
What was that
How
all
are you
about?
doing today?
I don't think I'm dreaming here.
I had to adjust my seat because the Dreamcast controller doesn't reach over there.
Ha ha. You are forced to my side of the couch.
What's he doing here?
The superior
Never
side
mind.
of the couch.
This time I'll get him good.
I've got the tired part down, but I guess I'm not hurting, so what's got you so bad?
I've been wanting to pick up Skies of Arcadia. That game looks really fun.
I had a customer mention that to me earlier today.
It looks like a lot of fun. There's a RPG for the Dreamcast and GameCube. Jet Set Radio definitely needs another sequel.
I also had a preteen sit and have a full-on discussion with me while her mother was paying for her purchase about My Hero Academia and who our favorite characters were and what we were thinking about the current arcs. I'm just kind of like, wow. Work, wild.
Puzzle.
I hate these kinds of puzzles. I really, really do.
Eh. There we go. There we go.
There we go, it shuts itself off.
Don't let it. No. You played Skies of Arcadia? I really been wanting to. Funny enough, I knew nothing about Skies of Arcadia until Team Sonic Racing came out and they had Vice in the game as a racer. I was like, that's a neat character. I wonder who he is.
Sorry about the rustling.
There are many leaves among us. Ow. I got
think I had?
I got excited for like 2 seconds.
Again, what did you think I had? I told you what I'd be picking up.
I thought you had the gummy Skittles.
No, they still haven't gotten them in.
Oh.
I'm really upset about that. We should look for them at Walmart when we go shopping.
Legends has a lot of quality of life improvements. I actually found the Dreamcast version at a local game store, but it was like $100. So I was like, huh, neat. No, let me go, let me go. Let go, my ego. Do not do that.
That was hilarious.
Phew. Vice was a little arrogant, but very caring. Those are always the best kind of heroes.
Yeah,
Kind of feeling like that's Sonic's.
Side of a building and then toss you
Kind of
there.
feeling like that's Sonic's personality in a nutshell, to be honest. Sonic is caring, but he's a little arrogant.
Why do I always end up liking the ones who shove you off the side of the building and then throw you the parachute, except you can climb?
Darchmon is your favorite character? I only know 2 characters, and I don't know the name of the second one. It was a girl with orange pigtails and like a yellow overall dress. Not the best description. Akia. Phew. I should find that. Should find it and stream it. I'd love to get the Dreamcast version, because I honestly don't have very many Dreamcast games. The only Dreamcast games that I own for the Dreamcast anyway is Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Sonic Shuffle, WWE Royal Rumble, and Chicken Run. Oh, and some baseball game. That too. Of course, I'm probably spelling her name wrong. But I like the Dreamcast, I just never really owned very many games for the Dreamcast. I feel like it's nearly impossible to find any games for the Dreamcast right now. But I have played other Dreamcast games, like I've played Space Channel 5. I love Space Channel 5. And I have played Jet Set Radio. Jet Set Radio is really good. Ha 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 ha! I actually own Jet Set Future and never played it. I should play that. Now you're curious? What you curious about? Heaps! It's not the movement I was going for, but it was the movement that happened. Okay, camera. Camera. Whew. It's only I've talked a lot about a lot of games I'd like to stream. It's like let's just add it to the pile of 80 games I want to play on stream. Yeah. I think that's kind of what Microsoft was going for. Because I know they even talked with Sega to try and make it kind of like a Dreamcast 2. Because they wanted to have it backwards compatible with the Dreamcast. They wanted Sega to be a big supporter of the console. But the deal breaker that made them not do it was Sega wanted them to provide online for all their Dreamcast games. And Microsoft's like, ha ha ha, no. It would have been cool. It would have made me get an OG Xbox sooner than I did. I think it was last year I got an OG Xbox. Aika. Okay. I hope I pronounced it correctly. I need some more speed because I don't feel comfortable with that. Phew. That's why Xbox had a lot of Sega games at first. Why they had like Jet Set Radio Future and Crazy Taxi, I think got ported to Xbox really quickly. I know I screwed up the name, it's Jet Set Future. I don't know why I call it Jet Set Radio Future. Here's Halo Forza Forever. Yep. After all the developers finished the series and now they're just kind of keeping it barely alive. Kind of feel bad for that. Like, they got great developers behind, like, working on the Halos and Gears games, but those series ended so long ago. Crazy Taxi is a great game. Now that I mention it, that's another Dreamcast game I played. I mostly played a lot of Dreamcast games off of the Dreamcast re-releases that Sega had for Xbox 360. Because Sega released like a huge collection of Dreamcast games on the Xbox Live Arcade. I think I own just about every one except for Bass Pro Fishing. Because frankly, I don't want to play Bass Pro Fishing. You destroyed it. Ah, crap, I should have gotten hit. Oh well. Okay, it worked out.
Yes.
Many big devs are too afraid to take big risks and make new franchises. Yeah. Like, that's kind of what happens with a lot of games.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Like, it's sad that, like, a lot of people want to make new IPs, and then when they get a chance, the company behind it will usually do everything to make it the worst working experience for them. Like, Splatoon had that. The first Splatoon was supposed to be a Mario shooter, but when they changed it to be squids and kids, that's a weird phrase, they cut their budget for the game and also had them release it 6 months before they were ready. Still came out pretty good though. Splatoon's kind of a big property they have now.
Hold it right there, Eggman.
Still surprised they're making a Splatoon 3. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, it was supposed to be their holiday title, but they didn't have any Wii U games that summer. So they're like, okay, we're gonna push Splatoon up to summer so you got 6 months less time than you did initially. Heck, that's what happened with Balan Wonderworld, actually. Because, if you look at interviews for Yuji Naka talking about Balan Wonderworld, Square Enix gave him little breathing room to make that game. And even told him, like, this game is your one chance. If it fails, you won't be making any new IPs for us. Yeah.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Yeah. I'm hoping I know the chances are very slim, but I'm hoping it picks up a tiny bit. Because Balan is a pretty good game. I loved my time with Balan Wonderworld.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Yeah. Originality is really what we need in the gaming market right now.
Get a load of this.
Mm-hmm. I heard low battery again.
Give up.
Hold on. Gotta plug in my headphones. Back to this song and dance. Whew. I mean, heck, Sony closed their PlayStation studio down. So while their original games like Gravity Rush, Astrobot and stuff like that, they're not going to be making any more of those. Because they don't have their PlayStation studio anymore. They're relying entirely on third party and their first party, but not first party. Like Naughty Dog and Insomniac.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this. It's no way. I can't.
Yeah. There's been a lot of not very good gaming news recently.
Full power.
It's kind of been sad.
It's no use. Give up. Ah! Ah! He's not gonna get away with it. It's no use.
Whew.
Give up. No way.
Okay,
I can't believe this.
I'll see if I can do this. I usually have a pretty hard time with this for some reason.
Watch out! He's up to something.
Haha, okay. Phew. One of the few times Eggman's actually threatening. Whew. I'm glad Nintendo kind of strives on first party, but they're not really experimenting much either. Although the president said they are working on new IPs, but I wonder what that means. Like, I wonder if it's just going to be a bunch of small eShop titles, or if they actually have some pretty big plans coming up. I like this song a lot. I love both. I love both versions of It Doesn't Matter. They're both really good. Thought there's more for the end of the year. I think there will be. I actually think the C3 will probably be pretty big. Like, I know it's most likely going to be mostly digital, but I feel like there's going to be a lot up their sleeves. The Mario Golf game looks really good. I'm really happy that they're blending the golf RPG they had on Game Boy Advance with home console Mario Golf. Because Mario Golf on the Game Boy Advance is a wonderful game, and it's funny that it's an RPG as a golf game. I just hope they put more effort into it than they did with Mario Tennis. Because the new Mario Tennis was really good, fantastic gameplay. Story was nothing, and there wasn't really much keeping you coming back. Golf's usually your jam. I'm not usually too much into golf or sports games myself, but when they have a nice twist to them, like Mario, I find them a lot of fun. Like, Mario Super Sluggers is probably one of my favorite Wii games, now that I think about it. Whew. But I'll definitely be getting Mario Golf myself. I'm actually someone who really loved the 3DS Mario Golf. Mario Golf on the 3DS is really, really good. Just golf ones. Actually, thinking on it, there are a lot of tennis games that I like. Because I like the Mario Tennis games. Even when they are kind of shallow, like the Mario Tennis on Switch. But like Sega Superstars Tennis, I love Sega Superstars Tennis. Racing is a sport. If we're counting racing, oh boy, I love racing games. Not too much for the whole generic race cars around type thing. Like, I'm not into Forza. But I'll play like Need for Speed, Mario Kart, Crash Team Racing, stuff like that. You don't play much sports games unless there's a fun, unrealistic twist. Well, I mean, if you don't have the twist, it's just kind of, in tennis case, just swinging the ball back and forth. I like Wii Sports a lot. Wii Sports is a fun game. I wish I got the Wii Sports remake for Wii U. I know the physical for that was really rare. Yeah, I'm not too big on it either. Like, I see the appeal. I'm not gonna trash talk them or anything, but they're not for me. Like, if people really like Gran Turismo and Forza, good for them. I'm glad they got a game they love. It's just not my game. My bread and butter's always been platformers. I've always been big on platformers. Mario, Sonic, Banjo-Kazooie, Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot. Phew. Dang, that's an old logo. The Sega Digital Studio. Time is it? Can I say I'm a little impressed that I managed to beat Sonic's story in one entire stream? Yeah, I do play games like Stardew. Like, I'll play mostly any games. If they can take me in enough. Funny enough, I like Stardew Valley a lot. But I've had a hard time getting into games like Harvest Moon and Story of Season, stuff like that. So it's funny, it's like, I don't like farming simulators. But I like this one farming simulator. Platformers and JRPGs, that's kind of where I'm sitting. For me, it's platformers above RPGs, but I still love RPGs. And now when you give me a platformer with RPG elements... oh, I'm in heaven. I think that's why Sonic Unleashed is one of my favorite Sonic games, is because of all the RPG elements in that game.
Select a character.
Here I come, Sonic!
Yeah, Stardew is kind of perfect in its genre. I think it's just because, like, it's so open that you can do anything. It's not just farming. Like, you could raise animals, grow crops, go fishing. You can go in the mines, fight monsters, gather materials. Like, you're given so many options that, frankly,
Everything's working
it's not
great.
overwhelming, but it's never
All
boring.
systems go full speed ahead.
Meh.
Yeah.
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 Harvest Moon was kind of like that. I know the recent Harvest Moons haven't been good. But it's because the team that was actually behind it went to Story of Seasons. While this new team trying to make Harvest Moon games isn't doing well. I remember when they the new team was working on their first Harvest Moon game, And they were so excited to announce that their NPCs would have animations. That the characters would walk and their mouths would move. Like, really? That's the most exciting thing about your new Harvest Moon game?
That's so sad. Oh.
Sleepy.
Sleep.
Boy, you're lucky I saw you come down.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. Although Legends looks phenomenal.
Legends looks amazing.
I'm excited for Pokemon Legends. And even though, yeah, it's not amazing, I'm still going to play the Dominator remake and have a blast with every second of it.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, if you want.
You're playing the tornado, which
But if I can make this work, it'll run circles around yours.
That was a new plane he made that he crashed.
Okay.
He's trying to make a plane that runs off the power of Chaos Emeralds.
No way!
What is going on with Sonic's face? Oh my gosh!
Welcome to Sonic Adventure.
It exaggerates everything.
This is my favorite Sonic game, did you know?
Oh my god!
We'll go to the station, hop on a train,
Yeah.
and get there in no
Casey here's super excited for that.
Yes.
I-
Yes.
I still need to play the first Pokemon Snap. We have it now. I just haven't popped it in and played it.
You should do so.
It
You
would-
should do so. You'll have so much fun.
It would require I plug in the N64 though.
And you know what? I would sit and play it too. I would give it reason to be plugged in. Because there's so many little hidden things that you have to actually
it's your
work to
jet
get the
angler.
Pokemon to
Its
do
jet
to get the
power
best
makes you
picture
fly
of it.
faster.
Yeah.
It really is pretty short. There's not a lot of locations to go to.
Maybe I'll stream it sometime this month before the new
Yes.
one comes out.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because I am interested in playing it, I just never had the opportunity. But I got married to someone who has it, so now I have it.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Whew. It's funny, actually, I have a lot of N64 games now. And growing up, I only had like 4.
Now we have a row and a half.
Yeah.
Well. If it isn't Sonic and Tails.
The 64 games I grew up with was Mario 64, AU Pikachu, Pokemon Stadium, and Rayman 2 The Great Escape.
Yeah, right, Dr. Eggman.
Rayman 2 The Great Escape traumatized me as a child. That game was scary to me.
Right up there with Chicken Run.
Chicken Run was the worst! I should stream that for Halloween. Holy crap. The video game for Chicken Run is terrifying. You ever want to play Metal Gear Solid as a chicken while being hunted by rogue dogs in the middle of the night?
No, not really.
That's Chicken Run for you. You're just sneaking around chicken coops at night, trying to not get caught by the dogs and the farmer. Yeah.
All systems, full power.
Oh yeah, you didn't pay attention to Eggman's facial expressions when he was talking.
Nope.
You need to look at his facial expressions in the next cutscene. He's got the most well-animated face ever.
Oh no.
All
Tails.
Hmm.
Your Tails.
I like his tails in this game.
He becomes a Kitsune.
They are. What's funny is apparently the Japanese version of this game had far worse mouth movements, and this is the fixed version. They actually fit the Japanese dub perfectly, but still overly exaggerated. You ready to see a workout right here?
No.
Okay.
I don't think there is any such thing as preparing for what this game is going to be. Eggman, you doing good?
That was just too easy.
Gotcha!
Hey, he snagged it.
Chaos could use a little snap.
Chaos.
Just like the older Godzilla movies. I've never seen a single Godzilla movie. And funny enough, I really want to see King Kong vs. Godzilla. I've never seen a King Kong movie either. What was the big King Kong movie that was in like 2002 or 2004 or something?
Hear this, Sonic? Chaos' strength increases every time I give him a Chaos Emerald.
I don't remember it.
All he needs is 7 emeralds to become invincible. Then he will turn Station Square into rubble, upon which I will build the ultimate city, Robotnik Land. You ready, Chaos?
You're kind of a huge fan. I think I would enjoy him. Godzilla vs. King Kong looked really good. Kong Skull Island. No, it was called King King Kong, but it had like the director's name before it, and I forgot what it was. I wanted to say the name started with a P.
And he can be if we keep him away from more emeralds, right? So what do you
Peter
think,
Jackson?
Sonic?
Yeah, that's what it was. For some reason, I was thinking Percy Jackson.
That would be a book series. Which we have the entirety of that series.
Oh, we have the Percy Jackson series?
Yes.
Huh. Neat. Put the key in the hole, Tails. Phew. I think just like the recent years when I've been able to go to the movies by myself, I've heard the Godzilla and King Kong movies haven't been great. But I've heard pretty decent things about King Kong versus Godzilla. I think I keep mixing up the names. I think it's Godzilla versus King Kong. Big monkey versus giant lizard. What's funny is thinking about Godzilla and King Kong, it's making me think of the... Ah, crap! Oh, I'm dead.
Huh.
Come on, Tails.
The level just didn't load it, I didn't know where it was. What was I talking about? Oh, the Rampage games. That's what I was thinking about with Godzilla and King Kong. I kind of a guilty pleasure, depends on how much big monster fighting entertains you. I know that's kind of the catch with it. Like, that's why a lot of the recent movies didn't do well, is because I've heard it's got too much of a story with humans, and not very many big monster fights. Sonic's catching up to me. Rampage was a fun game. I played it back on the Nintendo 64. My aunt's ex-boyfriend had it. Huh?
Just a drop.
You know, I think I'm used to the draw distance of the GameCube version, because, there we go. Played the NES and GameCube version. It was a fun game. You just went around as a giant monkey, giant lizard, or giant wolf, just terrorizing the city. Grabbing people and eating them.
That wasn't too bad.
Let's try and find that at some point. Shin Godzilla was a good movie. I don't think I've heard of that one. There are a lot of movies I'd like to see. I feel like I haven't been doing very much movie watching recently.
For Station Square will be departing soon.
Probably do one more level and then we'll stop for the night. Depends on how fast we beat this level. It was only in Japan, but there's dubs and subs out for it. Okay. Wait, before we go in the casino. Tails, you're underage, you're not allowed in the casino. Yeah, so are we.
It's like, I hesitate to call myself a Japanese culture dork because I know there's still a lot that I don't actually know.
I mean, it intrigues me.
But at the same time, right there with you, bud. I was gonna ask, the first part of your name, Maho, is it magic?
You're a magic hobo?
I'm sorry, I was trying to avoid simply saying that, but... I should have known you would latch onto it. Oh. But neat.
I love it.
Oh. And I figured if I was right, then it was intentional, but I wanted to ask first.
Ah, Sonic. Get away from me, Sonic. Actually, you said you own like a dragon, right?
Oh no.
You know where I'm going with this.
Yes, I know where you're going with this.
Because there is a magical hobo in that game.
Oh my gosh.
That wasn't too bad.
He's also magical. He's also one of my favorite characters in that game. Who? Yeah, we'll have time for one more level. That was a short level. Was quite short. Is that? Let me take a closer look at that.
The Chaos Emerald!
Get away from there!
I like Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon.
Yeah, Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor, Tokyo Mew Mew.
The only magical girl shows that I've watched is Sailor Moon, Magical Do-Re-Mi. I really like Magical Do-Re-Mi.
What happened to the Chaos
And
Emerald?
Eggman got one of them.
I don't know the Japanese name of the anime, but it's called Glitter Force on Netflix.
Now the
It's
Emerald
not called that in
Town is 2-1
Japan.
and Eggman's winning. Let's get a move on.
I forgot what it's called in Japan. I've also watched a bit of Tokyo Mew Mew.
For the Mystic Ruins will be departing
I
soon.
did not realize that Did I get you through Tokyo Review?
No, I watched that on my
You just
own.
watched it on your own.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back when it was on 4Kids.
Neat.
Yeah, I think that's the PlayStation font. Doesn't that look like the PlayStation font?
Precure.
Yeah, that's what it's called, Precure. That's what Glitter Force is in Japan. Honestly, though, I do like the dub of Glitter Force because it reminds me of old school Sailor Moon with the really bad dub that they had here for it.
Oh my gosh, they really bad dubs for it.
Oh, I love the.
What other magical girl animes do I have?
I love the horrible dub for the original Sailor Moon. It's perfect. That and Speed Racer are works of art in the dubbing. Can
I count Ray Earth as magical girl?
I don't know. I've never seen Ray Earth.
No, I'm gonna count Ray Earth as magical girl.
I didn't grab the key. I'm an idiot. Yeah. I still talk about the Speed Racer dub a lot because Speed Racer is the dub for Speed Racer is phenomenal.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Whew. Well, there's even like I've got a good amount of obscure animes that I love. I love the Dot Hack series a lot.
He loves the Dot Hack series a lot.
Ray Earth
Yay!
counts.
Thank you! I'm glad you know what Ray Earth is.
Cyborg 009. I love that anime.
To the point where we bought a volume of it at McKay's.
Yes.
The
I like
train headed for the
Cyborg
Mystic
009 a
Ruins will
lot.
be departing soon.
I've been wanting to get into some of the ones that were on Adult Swim, like Cowboy Bebop. I've heard Cowboy Bebop's really good.
It was decent. I've gotten through like half the first season. Do you know a lot of Clamp animes and manga?
Yep. Whew. Biggest anime I've been into these past couple years has been My Hero Academia. Kind of really like that one a lot. I wonder, I'm gonna try something stupid.
Gridman?
Hmm.
I shall do so.
Yeah, I know My Hero Academia is kind of the typical anime that everyone's kind of into right now.
That does not belittle or negate any of your interests.
So I'm not the biggest fan. Trying something stupid.
I could
Aw.
not get through Code Geass. I had the same issue I had with it, or with Death Note. It just got too complicated. It was too technical. I couldn't keep up.
That happened to me with Bleach. Actually, no, my problem with Bleach was it just kind of became the same after a while.
Yes.
Like, it had a good story, but then, like, after a few seasons, the story just started repeating itself. Here's an obscure anime that's completely horrible and nobody should watch. You ever heard of an anime called School Days? Have you ever heard of an anime called School Days?
No, I don't recall. Though if it's as horrible as you say, I may have just simply purged it from memory.
I watched it in high school, and it's never left my mind.
It really kind of did. Like,
Yeah.
I on my like 6th or 7th try, I got somewhere into the 240s as far as episodes go with Bleach, but I couldn't. I gave up. I haven't gone back.
Ah, so you know the horrors of School Days. I'm stuck on ice. We're already more than halfway through Tales of Story. Holy crap, the lag. Whew. Yeah, School Days, I think it's only like 12 episodes long. First 11 episodes are phenomenal. Final episode will blow your mind in a very negative way. You've watched all 367 episodes of Bleach?
have my respect, sir.
How many episodes of One Piece have you seen? Bring One Piece into that.
Seen or have I kept up with? Because you have to draw the line. Are we counting how many times I've rewatched the anime, or just where I am in the
just
series?
how many you've gone through.
Because I've rewatched the anime like 7 times. But now that we're in Wano, I'm having a little bit of a problem actually getting in and watching the episode when it updates, and then I'm like so behind now. Oh.
Ah, crap, I didn't jump. Oh well. I'm still ahead of Sonic, that's all that matters. It was entertaining, to say the least.
So I'm going to make note of Gridman, and I'll watch it at some point soon, hopefully. Because that looks interesting.
I think what other animes I've watched. Cautious Hero, I'm having a blast with that one.
I keep face palming. I can't get through an episode.
I love Cautious Hero. It's beautiful.
Oh, I would rather go back and watch that time I was reincarnated as a slime.
Ooh. Then there's also... what was the other one?
I've heard good things about that one, but I've not actually watched it.
I want to get into Fire Force. I've heard good things about Fire Force.
Oh.
What was the anime with the School of Delinquents? It's another one where the English dub for it is beautiful.
Now, see, the first thing that comes to mind for that is Beelzebub, but I'm pretty sure that's not what you're talking about.
No. It was a school full of delinquents. It was... I showed you the clip the other day of the guy eating the pencil.
Yeah, I remember that.
I forgot the name of the anime, though.
And it still reminded me of Beelzebub. Oh, that one was so good.
Oh, I love
that's not what we're
Assassination
talking
Classroom.
about.
Cromartie High School, that's what it was. Cromartie High School is amazing, and the English dub for it is amazing, too.
The most beautiful thing about Ansatsu Kyoshitsugo, Assassination Classroom, it made the Potato Lord cry at the end.
Yeah, our friend Igneo. Heap. Whip.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Give it. Oh no.
Oh no. There we go. I did it right that time. Ooh. But yeah, Cromartie High School and... oh, Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories has a really good English dub, too. I need to finish Assassination Classroom.
So many tears.
I'm like 15 episodes into Assassination Classroom, and I loved it, too. I just need to finish it.
You two are bumbling idiots. You know that.
Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of the manga. I got like 5 volumes, and then I got distracted by
those
other
are
series.
The Chaos Emeralds.
You are
I can't.
I mean, I do also have the Funimation app. Assassination
Yeah.
Classroom's on that.
But still, it's nice.
Don't you realize when you've
Yeah.
been tricked? Tricked? No one makes
Yeah.
a fool out of me.
Yeah, I know the story of how the English dub came to be for that anime.
4. Count them. 4 emeralds. I summon.
Because I know it was more serious of an anime in Japan, but no one got hooked by it. So when they brought it over, they were like, do whatever you want with the series, we don't care. They're like, okay, might as well make it an abridged series then.
Oh no! It's changing again!
Trying to think what other animes I've gotten into. Hikaru no Go, there's one I haven't thought about in a while.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
The kid that was possessed by an ancient ghost that was amazing at board games.
Oh, okay. Well, Eagle's Own. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely made it more recognizable than if it was a faithful dub. Have you ever watched Lucky Star?
Maybe something a little bit over there.
I like Lucky Star.
They're doing a remake?
They're doing a remake of Shaman King?
Interesting.
I remember when 4Kids ruined that anime. Along with One Piece.
Did one have to watch the manga?
I used to watch everything that 4Kids had on Saturday mornings back when Sonic X came out. So I watched the horrible dub for One Piece, I watched the horrible dub for Shaman King. Alongside Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
If I were better at actually keeping up with release announcements, I would be too. But I'm not. I'm really bad about actually finding out that something is happening until like 3 weeks in.
I am having a blast, but I am hungry. Fly, egg carrier, fly. But I mean, we finished Sonic's story and got halfway through Tails', so... Can't say progress was not made today. Whew.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the egg carrier! But it fails in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends!
Phew. Ba 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 ba
Hey,
ba
we
ba
can't
ba.
let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah! You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything
I'm gonna
here.
go back and watching Sonic X now.
Come on! Let's get going!
Favorite My Hero Academia character? Not to be typical, but Midoriya. Although I also like Uraraka a lot.
And I think I'm gonna have to go with Amajiki. Because he's just so adorable.
Starting soon.
Froppy's a good character too.
Froppy is a good character. I just have a soft spot for the nervous ones.
Yeep. Phew. I am behind on episodes though, because I'm a flippin' heathen waiting for the dub from My Hero Academia. I'll watch the sub, but I want to watch the dub first.
Y'all see what I have to deal with?
I mean, I still watch sub for a lot of animes, just My Hero Academia I prefer dubbed.
Y'all see what I have to deal with? It's not just that he's inconsistent.
Yeah, Sue's definitely a very popular character amongst the fandom.
But she deserves it.
Yeah.
Unlike Potato Girl.
Well, I can't have an opinion. I never watched Attack on Titan, so...
I got 7 episodes into that series and decided I'd wasted my time.
Oh, Igneo has told me the horror stories of that anime, talked about how horrible it was.
Oh.
Yeah, I've only seen the first episode of Season 5, because that's the only one that's dubbed right now. But, like, I'm even reading the manga, but I'm reading it along with the anime, because I want to experience the animation first for all the scenes.
Whereas I need to log in and start watching the new Fruits Basket episodes, because that's finally
This
come
area
back, and
sure
I'm
has
happy.
changed after they built this station.
I've heard Attack on Titan just keeps getting worse. I've heard 7 Deadly Sins had that recently, I think. No, it was... What was the other anime? Promised Neverland, that's what it was.
Oh.
Because they had a second season where they had to rush the rest of the story.
Blech. I hate when that
Don't know why Seven Deadly Sins came to mind, because that's very popular right now.
Has changed after they built this station.
Zenith really wants me to watch that.
Don't tell Taylor that you haven't watched it. She'll sit you down.
Promised Neverland was terrible. I don't know why I got Promised Neverland and Seven Deadly Sins mixed up. Probably because they're both really popular and they're both on Netflix right now. Who? Oh, B&A. Oh, B&A. That's a good anime. Promised Neverland makes no sense because the margin, or the manga is over. Why did I read that as margin? The manga is over, so like they have no excuse to change it up. Yet they did. Well then. Yeah, certain people weren't too thrilled when the second season came out. Everyone's like, you just rushed to the end of the story. Skipped over major plot points.
After they built this station.
Who? Let's see. Who can we raid tonight? Anybody want to raid anybody? Before I look on my list. Before we go though, we actually got a lot of followers today. You have the person? Who is it? Pedro Sonic 2001, thank you for the follow.
This area sure has changed after they built this station.
The list moved. Sonic TH Live, thank you for the follow. And the Streaming Sensei, thank you for the follow.
Brit the Bunny.
Brit the Bunny.
Among Us! Woohoo!
There are many among us. Okay. Yeah, it was a lot of fun chatting today.
Thanks for joining in.
Thank you for everyone who came to hang out today. Ooh, I will be on again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern with more Sonic Adventure. I don't know how many stories we're going to get through. We're going to get through a lot, apparently. Ooh. Anyways, with that, I will say good night.